Imagine a time when humans lived in small, egalitarian tribes, sitting around campfires in deep forests. No kings, no bosses, just people sharing stories and resources. But then something shifts. Why did societies evolve hierarchies? And how did this spark the ecological devastations we face today? Murray Bookchin's The Ecology of Freedom dives into this puzzle, tracing freedom's slow erosion through domination's rise. Stay with me, there's a surprise about how our environmental crisis is really a crisis of social organization. Bookchin takes us back to early human communities and spots a stark pivot from sharing to ruling. Here's where the nightmare begins. In the forests where early humans foraged, Bookchin describes egalitarian tribes like those in the Pacific Northwest. These tribes maintained social equality. They shared food, decision-making, and responsibility through intimate kinship bonds. No chiefs controlled, instead the group acted as a communal whole. This isn't some idealized fantasy, it's anthropological fact. The shift to hierarchy was a later, radical break, not our default setting. Think of hierarchy like a virus spreading through human social systems. Bookchin calls it a domination virus that infects original social structures by introducing power, privilege, and coercion. Just as a virus hijacks a cell to replicate itself, hierarchies hijack societies, altering interactions and creating rigid top-down controls. Everything from patriarchies to centralized states fuel this viral takeover. Here's the kicker, this infection is what dismantles our innate freedom. When power gets centralized, individuals lose control over their lives and environment. Bookchin argues that environmental devastation is a symptom. It's like the planet itself is a mirror reflecting human social sickness. Once hierarchy sets in, the Earth and its people become exploitable resources, not partners in survival. Bookchin doesn't just study humans in isolation, he weaves ecology into society's story. Here's how environment and hierarchy crash into each other. Bookchin points to early human societies as deeply shaped by natural rhythms, seasons, resource cycles, animal migrations. Their survival depended on respecting these limits. Example, North American indigenous peoples managed forests with controlled burns, encouraging growth rather than destruction. Their cultures flourished because they saw themselves as part of a living system, not as masters over it. When hierarchy stepped in, it disrupted this balance. Think of the forest as an orchestra, every species a musician playing in harmony. Hierarchy turns this into a dictator's rehearsal, silencing voices and forcing unnatural solos. Resource extraction becomes reckless, ecosystems collapse, and social inequality grows. The domination virus literally breaks nature's music, replacing it with chaos and dissonance. The breakthrough, Bookchin argues that restoring freedom, dismantling hierarchies, is the only path back to sustainability. Free social structures mirror ecological interdependence, cooperative, decentralized, and adaptive. In these liberated societies, humans become gardeners of the earth, not exploiters. It's a radical but hopeful roadmap for reversing climate devastation by fixing social roots. The big lesson isn't just history, it's a call to action. Bookchin lays down what freedom really needs and how we might reclaim it. Throughout the book, Bookchin highlights capitalism and modern states as the latest hierarchy forms causing unprecedented environmental destruction. For example, industrial agriculture's monocultures devour soil while corporate profits soar. Political elites prioritize growth over ecosystems. The crisis is systemic, not accidental, a direct product of power imbalances baked into economic and political structures. But here's the hopeful twist. Bookchin points to real-world experiments in egalitarian communities, like anarchist communes during the Spanish Civil War or modern eco-villages, that show freedom and sustainability can coexist. These groups operate on direct democracy, local control, and mutual aid. They turn hierarchy on its head, proving that when people share power, they protect both the earth and each other. Ultimately, Bookchin's powerful insight is that ecology and freedom are two sides of the same coin. We can't fix the planet without fixing our social relations first. Breaking chains of domination ignites new possibilities, a world where humans thrive within their ecosystems rather than dominating them. That's the future waiting if we dare rewrite the rules of society starting today. Remember those campfire tribes? Their story is a warning and a blueprint. If you see hierarchy as a virus, dissolving it isn't just political, it's survival. Start small, challenge one power structure in your life, whether at work or community. Share more decisions, listen more deeply, and treat others and nature as equals. Freedom isn't utopia, it's the only dose of sanity left. Subscribe for more book summaries like this one.